everybody, today we're doing a video for GTA car kits in the 2006 Toyota Tundra. First we're going to show you what tools you need. You'll need a 10mm socket with an extension because there's going to be 4 bolts holding the radio. And also you will need a Phillips screwdriver and some type of panel removal tool, or you can just use the flathead screwdriver with tape over it so you don't scratch anything. So the first thing that you will have to do is to remove these 3 knobs, and behind these knobs are the 3 screws that we're going to take off. And also there's 2 screws inside of here. So there's one here and same as on this side. So it's 5 in total, and what they do is that they hold this panel around the radio in. So we're gonna go ahead and remove these 5 screws. So once the 5 screws are taken out, now you can remove this panel. This is where this tool comes in, or your flathead screwdriver, and you have to put it in wherever you see most gap. So it's pretty easy. And then once you have it move somewhere, you don't even need this tool, you just use your fingers and it comes off just like that. So we're gonna drop this panel down because it's not really in the way. And now that you see the radio and you see these 4 bolts, so there's 2 on each side. So this is where we're gonna take our 10mm socket with an extension and remove them. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So before we take the radio out, we're gonna show you what the kit looks like. So you have the module in the middle. There's a cable that will plug into the back of the radio, and on the other side you have your auxiliary cable and the Apple connection. We just attached the Apple lightning adapter on it because we're going to be demonstrating it with an iPhone 5. So we're going to take this connection that goes to the back of the radio, take the radio out, and here you're going to see that there's an empty port, and so this is where we're gonna plug it in. Just simple plug it in, and you're ready to test it to make sure that everything works properly. We're just gonna rest the radio to show you how everything works. So we're gonna turn it on to the accessory position of the radio, or actually of the car. And so you have your regular FM mode. Press the disc, because there's no disc in here, go straight to our mode. It's going to be called CD1. You didn't have this option before installing the kit, but once you install it, you're going to get this option, CD1. So now the radio thinks it has a CD changer connected to it. So if you take the auxiliary is very simple. You're just going to plug it in. Make sure that all the internet radio is off. So auxiliary is simple, turn it on, but you have to control everything from the actual phone, not from the radio. And the numbers here don't change, they just keep running, and it says this 4 track 8. That's what the auxiliary is. But when you take your Apple connection, that's when it's gonna start charging. And also you're gonna be able to control it through the radio. So if you use these buttons to advance through the songs, it will switch. So right now it shows disc 1. This is the hybrid mode. This is where you can switch the music both from the radio and from your phone. And there's also a playlist mode, and for that you gotta go disc up, so it's gonna go to disc 2, and this is gonna be your first playlist. If you go to disc 3, that's gonna be your second, and so on. And if you wanna come back to hybrid, you just use the disc up and down buttons. So it's pretty simple to use. If your car would have steering wheel controls, they would also work, but this car is basic, so you can ignore that one. And after you tested everything, you can now run the cables. You hide the module behind the radio, but and you only run the auxiliary cable and your Apple cable. For this car, the best place is the glove box. You just open the glove box, and you're gonna see that there's an opening here that you can just fish the wire through. You don't have to take anything off, and you have it there. Somebody suggested to run the cables out of here in the bottom, but I don't suggest doing that because they're going to be around your feet and you can destroy the cables. So that's pretty much it. After you tested everything, ran the cables, you put everything back the same way you took everything out. And again, this was a video for GTA Car Kits and 2006 Toyota Tundra.